What's happening, everybody? On YouTube, Steve here with Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com. And yes, my new website is live, so be sure to check the link in the description. But in any event, in today's video, I want to talk about how to save money at thrift stores so you can get stuff cheaper and make more money in your business. So without further ado, you know what? I don't feel like talking. Let's just dive right into the content. Number one, half off days and sale days. Over here in Connecticut, guys, over at our local Savers, which is a really big thrift store chain, every month or two they have these big, half off sales with clothing or shoes, or, for example, about a month ago they ended up moving all of the, the winter stuff out of the store, and everything was like 50 to 75% off. So, there's opportunities out there to get inventory really, really cheap on half off days, or even our Goodwills over here in Connecticut where I live. Every Sunday, well, throughout the week they have a color that is half off, and every Sunday the color changes. So you definitely want to make sure to, when you walk into a store, kind of take a look around. Like Salvation Army, if you look up at the top of the front desk area, it shows all the colors off. Goodwill, on top of the racks, it shows the color. And Savers, if you sign up for their email list, they'll typically send you an email letting you know. Another way to also save money as well is some of these thrift stores, if you donate like a bag or two, like Savers, if you donate a bag of stuff, they usually give you a bag. If you fill it up and donate it, they'll give you a 30% off stamp card. And not even a stamp card, it's just a 30% off card. And they also have another program where every time you spend $5, they'll stamp your card as well to be able to work up to like 15. If you get like 15 stamps, you'll save 30% off as well. So make sure to check that out if you're at Savers, because they won't tell you a lot of times. You'll have to ask them, do you have the stamp card? Could you stamp my card? Also, if you are a college student or just a student in general, or if you're with the military, a lot of times you could save money as well. And my Salvation Army over here, well, they used to, I think they changed it. It used to be like 25% discount if you were a college student and or if you were in the military. So that's really big. If you've served our country, thank you. Collect your 25% off at Salvation Army. Or if you're a college student working, towards your career and whatnot, make sure to let them know, show your ID. Make sure you always bring your college ID with you, and you could save some money at some of these locations. Another way to be able to save money at a lot of these thrift stores, believe it or not, and this happens all the time. For example, my mom, big shout out to Mama Profits, when she's at Savers, she will only go to specific lines because she goes there so often to go sourcing. She goes so often, she knows what line to go into to get the best deal. Like, for example, there's this girl that we know, and every time she'll ring up all the books, I hope we don't get her in trouble, all the books as kid books. They could be textbooks, they could be, fiction, nonfiction, doesn't matter. She rings it up as a children's book, and it comes up at like, I don't know, 59 or 69 cents versus $2 or $3, which definitely is a big savings, and it really does add up. Also, on top of that, relationships are huge. Not only going to the right line and going to the right, woman or man or teenager or whatever, because they're just going to give you the cheapest price. Building relationships is really, really key. My buddy actually gave me a call the other day and said, Steve, I found this brother printer over at the Salvation Army. And the funny thing is, I saw this exact printer about a week before, and it was a really nice one. It was going for like $150 on Amazon, had a rank of like 20. I mean, it was an instant seller. It was really, really popular. It had like 1,000 reviews. And they had it priced at $75, and it was going for $150. And since it was a bigger, bulkier item, I just didn't want to risk it because, with electronics and bigger items, there's returns, things could go wrong. So I like to have big enough margins. So anyways, I just passed on it. And I said, you know what, I'll come back next week for the half off deal when the colors change, and we'll see if it's half off, and I'll pop on it then. The funny thing is, my buddy gives me a call, and he goes, I went to the Salvation Army, I saw the printer, and I asked the manager if he would give me a deal, and the manager says, if you take it for 30 bucks right now, cash, it's yours. And he got it, he popped on it, sent it in, and sold it instantly. And it was just a fine example. It's funny because he's brand new. I've been in the game for the longest time, and I didn't even think of asking. It just slipped my mind. But he's brand new. He asked, he got it, and he made himself some really good money, guys. So, there are ways to save money at these thrift stores. A lot of people always complain, the prices are too high, I can't afford it, this and that. First of all, you got to make sure to find the right items. Yeah, prices are raising at these thrift stores. They're increasing in price. With the internet and technology, it's so easy for these workers to be able to look up the eBay prices. What's going on in Craigslist, Amazon. So they're trying to price it accordingly. Compared to the market value, which sometimes it works for them because they have so much foot traffic. Other times it sits and sits and sits, and they have to reduce the price, which then brings up an opportunity for us. But like I said, guys, there's opportunities out there. You just got to find the right items. And even if it is priced too high, like I said, if you were with the military, you could save money that way. Also, if you're a college student, you could save money. You could build relationships or just find the right person who just gives good deals for no reason. It happens. Also, you could just ask if you could get a lower price. There's half off sales. There's donating your bag deals. There's a lot of different things, guys. You just got to keep your eyes open out there, and you can get lucky. So hopefully this video helped you if you're looking to save money at the thrift stores. Those are some of the ways that I save money and helps you to be able to acquire inventory at a cheaper price. And yeah, if you got any more tips, leave a comment below. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Keep on picking and making that money, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.